Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It's lovely to see you all again as always. So today, guys, the head of the Metropolitan Police has come out and criticised what he calls armchair commentators. Who he's referring to, of course, are people who walk around with a camera and records police officers on duty. What I'm going to do is cherry pick this BBC article on the subject, and then we're going to go on from there. The head of the Metropolitan Police, Britain's biggest police force, has criticised armchair commentators who film on duty officers. Commissioner Sir Mark Rowley claimed that the prospect of being frequently filmed and critiqued on social media might put off future police recruits. Now, I find that quite strange, to be honest, guys, because I've listened to quite a few podcasts who have had ex-police officers on as guests, and they have said themselves that the wokery that is injected into police training now is very off-putting for recruits, and it can make the job 10 times more challenging. So I don't know how to take that. It seems like nonsense to me, because I've heard it from the horse's mouth about 2 or 3 times prior, and there's not a mention of it in this article anywhere. Go figure. Writing on LinkedIn, he said the reality is that policing is complex, challenging, and can look messy. He said officers regularly find themselves caught up in a public debate. Sir Mark said we expect officers to arrive on the scene quickly and act with limited information based on what they see. They don't have the benefit of being able to watch the full incident unfold before deciding what to do. They have to be decisive and act quickly, and they do so in the glare of hundreds of people ready to film their every moment. Now, I've got a little bit of knowledge on this subject, guys. I watch quite a few people on YouTube called auditors. And basically what an auditor does, he goes with his camera, stands outside a public building or a police station and just records. And he records the reception he gets from the police officers obviously coming out to see what he's up to. Now, most of the time they're quite sound with him, they know what auditing is, they know what they're all about, they have a quick chat and they're on the merry way. The auditor goes on his merry way. But some come out and be rather aggressive and start quoting terrorist laws, acts, whatever you call them. They always say it's a terrorist reconnaissance, I think they usually call it, and they confiscate his phone, they arrest the auditor, he goes into a jail cell for a few hours, and then evidently the auditor takes that police constabulary to court for unlawful arrest, because that's what it is. You can't arrest someone for recording in a public space. It's not legal. So I can quite understand why people want to video record police officers on duty, because some of them are very inept at their job. Take, for example, the young gentleman who got arrested for waving a Union flag at a pro-Palestine march. He got arrested for waving his country's flag while anti-Semitic chants and slogans were able to go ahead about 50 yards away from him. Or maybe the young autistic girl who got arrested for saying a young policewoman looked like her lesbian nana.
Comment in her own house. You've got her own camera. She hasn't said anything to you. Don't matter. She never got cameras on. She's getting arrested. She's getting arrested. Why are you doing units coming? Don't worry. She hasn't done anything. She's autistic. I don't care. She's autistic. I know you're arrested. I'm telling you, I've got units coming. She's going to be arrested tonight. I'll wait till the police officers coming on. Like, explain what happened.
Arrested. No need. Illegal arrest. Has to be. Or the young woman who was praying in her head outside an abortion clinic, arrested for I'm not quite sure what for, praying silently. You see, police officers at times have to be held accountable. Now, usually they have them little camera badge things on the uniforms. suddenly that can go missing if they do something that isn't within the law. So if other people are recording it, it's there to bring into the public's attention the ineptitude of some officers. So I completely disagree with the head of the Metropolitan Police here. People are not doing it to critique and debate, they are doing it to bring into the public attention how some police forces actually work, especially the Met Police, the most inept police force in the country. That's my video, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.